Nah, I swear, man. This heritage shit going way too far, bro. They over here like trying to do this like this install like little plan or whatever. Like if you getting an install or whatever, that you like they try to put it into the targeted individual community, and then like you get targeted for like having installs done the wrong way or something. Then they try to like set it up on you the wrong way to try to hurt you or kill you. And then afterwards, if you don't get killed or something like that, they try to like blame you for like doing it. And I think they've been doing it for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? And then they torture you like every single fucking day up until like it's supposed to be over and shit. And then once it's supposed to be over, like who knows what they got planned? But I know one thing they're trying to do like rituals and heritage rituals and shit. And then like have powers or it's like certain powers and all this other stuff. Try to have you do the same stuff that you did over again in a loop pattern, but they're not. They stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at the stuff that's on your application and they'll be like, oh well, yeah, this is what it means, and it's like no, like no, it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not what it means. So there's different interpretations for different people, but still, like you you trying to do it in a certain type of way that's like the wrong way on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to blame yourself or you don't want to get other people blamed. You know what I'm saying? But you really do. You know. And meanwhile, you're trying to get other people blamed for that shit. We all know like who it is. You know what I'm saying? So they try to put you on like the same pattern that's fucked up because their pattern was fucked up in the beginning or whatever. And since their pattern is fucked up and they know that they're doing like fucked up shit, they try to keep you with that same fucking pattern. And meanwhile, you got your pattern and stuff. That's the pattern that they want you to have. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to say like you man made and you did saying that. But it's a pattern that you made up. You know what I'm saying? For a person to believe it, that it's their pattern. You know what I'm saying? And since you want them to believe that, you're gonna lead them and then continuously lead them all because of the heritage that you know that they're in. So basically you're going by the heritage that we are really in, that we like don't think about on a day-to-day basis, or because you don't want us to think about it. So you will set up all these plans, all these defensive things, be in the government. Y'all set up all these little stupid ass shits and all this other stuff. And meanwhile, y'all set all this stuff up. Y'all have everybody monitor us and watch us and shit just to see how the plan going. Like, oh, did he notice that we're taking these mods? Did he notice that we're taking these robots? Did he notice that we're taking this AI and all this other stuff? Like, yeah, I've been noticed. You know what I'm saying? But I know that it went in the deepest heritage though. So I'm glad that I know. You know what I'm saying? Because every time they try to hide and then hide other people and they all disappear, all you doing is shipping them out to where y'all at, and then they work in the government and hide. And once they hide for so long, you bring them back out to start working for y'all and all this other shit. And then they be all smart and educated up because they be ducked off with the stuff that we worked hard for. You know what I'm saying? Or all the work that we put in. And since we put in all of this fucking work, do you really think that it's yours? Like it's not. You know what I'm saying? And it never will be. And then you want to burn me up and then burn my hands up and all this other stuff and have all these applications follow the rule setting that's compared to rule setting that you are on, that you want us to follow. All because you want a whole bunch of shit that's not yours. And then you do what for people? Like, man, I never be in your group, bro. Like, ever. Like, I don't care what the fuck y'all are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, like, how much money, bro. Like, it don't matter. I cannot be bought. You know what I'm saying? I cannot be bought for a price, bro. And never be bought for no price. I can't even be bought for my own stuff back after you get it. Who knows what the fuck you're doing with it? And then you want to have me complaining every single day about what the fuck is going on, and then try to put in all these little pieces to the puzzle and just continuously build this shit up. And once I build it all the way up, you want to be like, oh well, blah 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 blah. And have people just walk past me acting corny and just acting, and then put them on this little acting plan up until like they walk like super duper far from me, and then once they get far from me, they start going back to who they really is and shit. And that shit is stupid as fuck. So don't bring nobody in on no portal because you don't even own the portal. You can tell that y'all stole every single thing that y'all got, like in the government or in the representative's office and all that shit. That's why somebody just slammed something back there because y'all don't buy shit. Y'all just steal that shit from everybody and think everybody's supposed to just work for y'all, man. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't have to work for y'all. Man, what the fuck I gotta work for you for? You know what I'm saying? I'm an average U.S. citizen, a normal U.S. American. So every time somebody get fucked up or goes to the hospital or something like that, it's y'all. It's always going to be y'all. You know what I'm saying? At all fucking times. And then you want to be known for that. Well, I'm glad y'all is known for that. You know, I'm really glad y'all is known because now we all know where the fuck it's coming from. And then when somebody is doing this shit, we ultimately already know where it's coming from. So all you gotta do is just keep on complaining, putting in grievance forms, putting all that, and then ship their asses the fuck out of here. The only reason why they mad is because the prince ain't supposed to even be there. The prince ain't supposed to be nowhere in the government. The prince has his own government. The Esau's and the motherfucking the people in the Bible, they have their own governments. And meanwhile, they have their own governments. Why the fuck would they need y'all? The stupid ass government that don't know shit. Y'all gotta continuously like try to put together shit and try to capture shit and do all this other stuff, but then your interpretation on exactly what the fuck it is not even nowhere near the regular interpretation of what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not nowhere near that. Nowhere near it. So why the fuck do you keep on even studying? Like, don't study nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like stay in your own lane. Do what the fuck y'all normally do. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're saying this Washington courthouse, that does not mean that the court is the house of God. That don't mean that shit. The only thing that means is y'all created a mock. Y'all created a mockery of what the fuck y'all think is the house of God, and then you want the fucking people that's a part of the heritage be on the inside of regular fucking people, so we can snitch on them. Why the fuck would we snitch on them for money? Like, and then you sell people short the whole fucking time for the money that you think that they are supposed to get. And saying, oh, they're supposed to get the money at the end. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that fucking money, bro. And fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like on everything that y'all be standing for and shit, y'all be making us be doing drugs and make us do all these motherfucking things just so we can look stupid in front of the people that actually carry the real torch, the ones that actually is the statues of liberty, supposedly as what you call them, because they're not really statues of liberty. But when you carry the torch, all you're doing is lighting the flame and guiding the way to the better side of life. You know what I'm saying? And you want to shun them people and do us wrong or do them people wrong and stuff, man. Like, man, fuck y'all and shame on y'all, man, for exactly what y'all stand for because y'all will never get into anything that is anything like what I'm gonna get into or what I stand for. Y'all will never have that. And that's one of the reasons why y'all jealous asses always be trying to come up here and try to do damage towards me or towards my family, towards my mom, my dad, my sister, my nephew, my son, the mother of my child. You know what I'm saying? And my the people that's in my goddamn family, they always keep these forms around me trying to act like you hooking up and tinkering with shit. Like motherfucker, I seen it on the online on the internet. You had the internet account linked to something that's linked to the application, but you created that internet service. Who the fuck is who is able to create an internet service and then another one that says Wi-Fi OSU? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have some type of expertise with that. So I already know that's coming from the government. So y'all been sabotaging with that too. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to yeah, this internet service is supposed to be linked to this account or other stuff, man, that's added shit. That's why God said don't add to the book of life any damn way. So it's already known anyway what the fuck y'all gonna do anyway. But then you want to block people's heads and put certain things in people's heads and try to block them, but you don't even know how to block people out anyway. You block them out in a manipulative, stupid ass way. You know what I'm saying? And then once they um actually block you out and then do it in a manipulative little way or whatever, they just continue that way, and then people just follow that same lame ass way. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you all doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Just to hold the average man back that's not really average. And then you hop back on the application and you're like, man, I could have swore my numbers was fucking different. I could have swore that my numbers was like lined up to being like me being in the lead or something like that. And they try to like take off like a little bit. Like they tax you on everything, even in applications. Like, are you fucking serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, they're trying to link some shit to me right now. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to link some dumbass shit that make me be like susceptible to somebody saying something to me, and I be like, oh well, yeah. I put my head down and shit. Like, what the fuck would I have my head down for? Are you trying to change the average? Are you trying to change the human characteristics of the person, and then have them go backwards and keep going backwards and shit in everything in life? Like, why the fuck do you have them going backwards in everything? Like, you dumbass motherfucker, I ain't about to help you out with shit. They always be like, oh, he goes to the part where he's going to help us out and give us some knowledge. No, I'm not giving you knowledge and nothing. You want a person that go fucking backwards and some shit. You're the one that's going backwards because you got this stupid ass program the fuck still out here. This is an old ass fucking program. Why the fuck, when you just said, oh, there's no program no more, why would they add it back? Then that means that the people that you're actually like training this shit, they still remember the fucking program that you got going on. So you didn't even tell them neither. So if you can't tell them, then how the fuck can you navigate or do anything like that in the streets of Columbus or anything if you're not actually here? And even if you are here, how the fuck is they still involved with the damn program and they don't know exactly that it stopped? Like, it don't even make fucking sense. So just go ahead and continuously damage us just so I can be manipulative or something like that and be like somebody that you created. Like, motherfucker, create your own fucking self. Create something different for other people so other people can have a choice in what the fuck that they do. That's completely different from what the fuck they were doing. So when it comes to me creating what the fuck I create, you can't tell me that what I'm creating is not different at all. If I'm sitting here complaining about this shit for so many fucking years, what else would another person do, or what else would a person do until they create something that's 20 times better than that? So of course you're gonna come to me, or of course you're gonna try to steal my shit and be like, oh well, we created this, ha ha ha. We already know that's a lie because what you already had done created already. So if you already created this, and I'm over here going hard to get out of this situation, of course you're gonna be sitting there watching me at all fucking times. Like, what did he make? What did he make? What did he make? What did he make? And then try to delete my memory so I can be like, oh, I forgot that I made that. So then you can claim that victory that's not really a victory or that's not really yours. So you will always be caught in unrighteousness at all fucking times. And then you're going to have other people get caught in that too. That's fucking retarded. So you're just trying to leave a stain on them and on their record of life. You know what I'm saying? So the more people that you have going through this motherfucking shit, you're gonna create a whole bunch of unrighteous motherfuckers and shit. You dead then, like you're a dead person. You're a dead man walking, like Brent Fire said. That's all you are. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stay there. You never gonna wake the fuck up. And once you wake the fuck up, it's gonna be too fucking late. And then the other people, they're gonna be late too. And then we gotta fucking be trailing back in the back of y'all and getting shepherded by y'all, so we can be all far back and shit. And that's what we look. That's what we look back. It's like you far off. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to be touching me like with this balloon and going like this and pinching shit because bitch, that ain't what helium means. So everything that you do in life, wherever you're at, it's like whatever you do is it's not really what it means or whatever it's like whatever you see is not really what it is. So this is what y'all carry the torch with. Like, oh, I can claim this, I can claim that because I got a saying that I can actually say whatever is in front of you or what you think you're seeing, it's not really what it is, and blah 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 blah. So it makes you feel like you're a god, but you're not. You will never be one. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hold me back, it don't matter. I was born like this. You was born the way you were. So that's trying to say, oh, this is where we're gonna mess it up at. This is where we're gonna have him start rhyming at. This is where we're gonna have him a little bit of. This is where we're gonna have him doing that. This is when your dumb ass is getting happy as fuck because of the gifts that you supposedly got. So why the fuck would I keep on working on everything that I'm doing? That's the thing, right? So then why I stop working on everything that I'm doing? Then it's like you're not doing no work anyway. You just sitting here and you're not doing nothing, and then I end up not being nobody. And then people that's at like this Taco Bell or whatever come over and be like, well, you're not supposed to be sitting here. Since you're sitting here, we got to tell you to get out, blah blah blah. And this is what they were already doing before I was actually even involved in working hard at exactly what I wanted to do. So they already had this shit fucking planned any fucking way. So why would I want to even involve myself with anybody that's around me? And I think that's what they're trying to look at. Like, I mean, that's what they're trying to get at. Like, the people that's around you in your circle, or whatever, you don't know what kind of, you don't know who they are, blah 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 blah. I do know who they are. They want me to be like them, but they already was like me. And then once they got their eye on you and they already know that you're a trendsetter, they're gonna have everybody start looking at you and saying like, what kind of plan can we come up with next? How much more power can we get? How much more can we get out of this person? Until you can't get nothing, until you get aired out. So the more and more that I say or the more and more I do, I just air out everything that y'all motherfuckers is doing. So every single time you put something behind my goddamn video or something like that, and then